On a beautiful bend on the Mississippi River, LeClaire is coming into its own as a tourist destination. The trees are in full bloom outside the Faithful Pilot Cafe and Spirits on Cody Road, the main drag through town named for its most famous resident, Buffalo Bill Cody. It's LeClaire's rich history and relationship with the river that gave this restaurant its name.
The Faithful Pilot actually comes from the lithograph that sits in our vestibule in our front entryway of the restaurant, which started from the river pilots that used to come up and down the Mississippi River that would then stay in LeClaire overnight.
Opened in 1991 as a breakfast and lunch place, the Faithful Pilot has evolved to become the more upscale, dinner-focused restaurant that it is today.
Hi folks, how are first bites?
Delicious.
Chef Robert Day has a history here too.
I started here at Frank to be. I was washing dishes when I was 15. Got into it just for a high school little gig to earn some money just like everybody else, and kind of fell in love with it. I actually went to Le Cordon Bleu in Chicago. The previous owners of the restaurant actually signed my recommendation letter and were like, it's time for you to go. This is bigger than you right now. It's time for you to go get the real deal, start from scratch, and then come back and see me when you're done with that.
And that's just what he did. This award-winning chef brings world-class ideas to the small town of LeClaire. His philosophy is to let food speak for itself.
Service, please. We change our menus 4 times a year. This menu we're currently running, it kind of came to me as I wanted to try something a little bit different than what we were doing, in the fact of taking fine dining and that upscale feel, but kind of reminding myself of some flavors and dishes that I had when I was growing up. So I took some twists on things like chicken and dumplings that you might have had as like chicken noodle soup, and made them with gnocchi and different sauces and just different textures of the mouth.
So good.
We definitely get to have fun with our food, and without getting outside the box of it being familiar to people, get to play around.
But these chefs aren't playing in the literal sense. Not a movement is wasted in this well-orchestrated kitchen. This tight-knit group uses their passion for flavor to create delicious food.
I enjoy cooking scallops. For a lot of our regular guests that may come in, or if I see a birthday or something else, and maybe I'll throw in an extra course for them that they weren't expecting, it's usually a go-to with scallops. Maybe a nice Grand Marnier cream sauce type thing like that. Something rich, something to make them excited. Service, please.
Because this restaurant is such a huge part of Chef Robert's life, it's no surprise that he wants everyone to feel at home here.
Some people refer to us as their anniversary and their birthday spot, and then we also have my regular guests that I see 2-3 times a week, whether it be for a glass of wine or an hors d'oeuvre. I think one of my biggest things is you have a wonderful experience here, and I have a phenomenal staff that really goes to the 10th degree to make sure that your experience here was wonderful. My whole goal, I think, is so that you think about us tomorrow.